Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So I always think of something to say other than hello and welcome to another video, but we're not here for that or fix my videos or anything. So this is a review on a game that I have been following a lot, and that is Garten of Banban. So Garten of Banban has been known for being disliked by many people and liked by fewer people. I disliked the first two games because they were just like a bunch of nothing to me, and they really didn't feel like they were challenging. And when I saw the trailer for a third game, I wasn't really interested, but I'm just like wondering how long does it take to make a game like this, because every time there's always a new game. Every time the third one has just came out and they're already working on a fourth game, or I guess they're finished working on it probably. I just want to know how long does it take to make a game like this. So what do I think of Garten of Banban 3? I think it did level up the franchise, and it is probably the weirdest and craziest Garten of Banban game I've ever played, in my opinion. And I felt like it wasn't taking itself scary, it was more like a crazy fever dream. And I'd be honest, if did I enjoy this whole entire game? Not all, but I think the first half was pretty uninteresting and the second half was kind of fun and entertaining, because I felt like it was actually doing something good and really challenging towards the end. So I'm just gonna say what I didn't like and what I liked, and I'll say if it's better than the first two games, and if this game is good or not, and I'll finally get to ranking it. Okay, so what I didn't like in Garten of Banban 3 were times when we were taken to like a dream or a landscape with Stinger Flynn and the others. I think those parts were really pointless and unnecessary to the game, and they make this game look like a joke instead of scary like it's supposed to be. Also, I didn't like the part where we turned to Stinger Flynn, because that part was really pointless. Because it only lasts for like a few minutes, then we turn back to normal. But I think the good part of turning into Stinger Flynn was when we get to shoot out sparks to reach buttons. I think that's better than having a drone, and I really would have wished we kept that throughout the whole game. I also didn't like the Sheriff Toadster mission game in the beginning. It felt simple, and there wasn't anything in there to make it fun, like collecting small buckets with dice. That was pretty simple and basic. And the part of jumping and following the track was honestly not interesting either, because where's Sheriff Toadster? What I'm trying to say is, where is Sheriff Toadster? Because to make this mission game better, like if Sheriff Toadster was there, he probably could have made this game better and challenging. I don't know, it was just like a pointless thing to play. One thing I didn't feel satisfied with this game was when we didn't get to meet the new characters that we were supposed to, that show up in this chapter, because we only had like the same characters from the second game, but we didn't see any new characters that were shown in the art wall, like Sheriff Toadster and the purple kangaroo. But we did see Stinger Flynn, which is a new character. Okay, that's all I didn't like in this game. Now, it was less and it felt like they were least of everyone's problems, but those were really the only problems I had with the game. Now it's time to talk about what I liked in Garten of Banban. So, what I liked was honestly Stinger Flynn in this game. He's a huge jellyfish and doesn't do anything. But what I did like is when he could control Banban and make him chase you down. And that's honestly like a good thing for me because he would control Banban, then maybe he could control all the characters, and does look genuinely scary to me. I don't know, maybe it's because he's big, he has one eye, and he comes out of the dark abyss, and it was frightening for me. But just imagine seeing that in real life. I didn't like the crazy battle at the end. That's one thing I should include in what I didn't like. But when I saw that final battle at the end, I wasn't like amazed or anything. I was just laughing at how weird and awkwardly bad it was. That I just laughed at it. But I did find Stinger Flynn a scary character in my opinion. I honestly did like the task and the games in here. I think they were challenging. What I'm referring to is the super secret Jumbo Josh lounge, where you had to place blocks to reach a floor to grab more blocks, and you had to put everything back where it was when Jumbo Josh like approaches to the lounge, or else it's game over. But parts where you try to reach the card readers was really challenging, and that whole that whole part did feel challenging. The other battle where we battled against three-headed monsters was honestly challenging for me. The monster spits out or throws something at you, and you try to dodge it, and you have to collect and place rockets in its tongue when it sticks out at you, and it was pretty challenging to me. The last game where you jump in the back of Tartabird and ride it like a horse was pretty fun, in my opinion. It was like a racing game, but when we see a light flash blue in front of a door, we have to cross the line. And if we see a light flash pink, then we have to let Opila Bird cross the line. And while Banban is chasing us was pretty fun. Also, I want to talk about Banban's creepy look design. I think it creeps me out and it looks a lot better. It looks scary and diabolical in my opinion. And Banban chasing us down was honestly pretty fun in my opinion. Okay, that was what I didn't and did like about Garten of Banban 3. So, do I think it's better than the first two games? Yes it is. I think it is because I think it got more challenging and fun than the first two games in my opinion. So for Garten of Banban 3, I'm giving it like at least 4, I guess, or maybe I'm giving it like a 5 out of 10. Is it controversial? I don't know. But what I describe Garten of Banban as crazy, bad, but somehow fun and weird is what I could describe it. But that's my opinion at the end of the day. So that's it for today's video. If you like this controversial video, then Like and subscribe. You're entitled to your own opinion. I know I am. And I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.